So when we're out here in the forest looking for Sasquatch, we have our friends from Black Rifle Coffee Company keeping us supercharged. You're listening to Squatch Talks Podcast. Real stories and real encounters told by real researchers. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hey, welcome back. How you doing, Art?
I'm doing sort of okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Better and better. Just got out here and got our base camp set up. And just the two of us tonight. Hope you enjoyed last week's with the Pennsylvania expedition recap. Art did a great job filming us out in the Pine Barrens.
Thank you.
And we managed to put together a nice episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Tonight, however, we are just the two of us out in the woods at a location where we haven't been in quite some time, right?
Yeah, it's been years.
Yeah. But we've had some really cool wood knocks back here and some other strange things happen. And so we are at a trailhead which takes you around a ghost forest. And I just thought that would be appropriate for around this time of year.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Good idea.
You know what I mean? Coming up on Halloween. This is a perfect time to be hanging out by the ghost forest. So, again, we just want to thank our friends at Yeti Bars. And don't forget to go to yetibars.net and use code STP10 at checkout. Get 10% off your order. And remember, free shipping at $75. And, of course, we wouldn't be here all night long without our Black Rifle Coffee Company. So, thanks to the guys over at BRCC for keeping us supercharged. I got the espresso with cream this evening. And in my coffee, my Yeti mug, I've got the Tactus Squatch. So I'll be up all night.
That's good. We might have activity and you need to stay up.
Exactly. And Art told me he doesn't have to be back till 4 a.m. So we got plenty of time. But hopefully you're enjoying these things. We're taking you out with us out into the forest. And I got the rig going, which helps us to hear even the faintest branch snaps or howls or whoops, whatever the case may be, knocks, right? And I know
we have had knocks here.
We have had some knocks here. And I'll tell you, it was hard to hear those calls that I recorded in Pennsylvania. Even though these are so sensitive, I don't care what it is, man. No matter what, it never does those, you know.
I agree.
It just doesn't do them justice, you know what I mean? But hopefully with headphones on you can hear them. So sorry about that. I do my best, you know, when it comes to the editing. But, you know, Art's got some great production ideas and some talents that we have as yet to take advantage of.
Oh, shucks.
So we're going to do that. And tonight, we're just going to kind of, you know, do our normal thing. We kind of sit quietly for a while and get accustomed to the sounds of the forest. And then, hey, maybe we'll take a little walk down this trail into the ghost forest and take you with us. So stay tuned. So yeah, we've been out here now for about an hour. Heard some strange noises coming from that direction. Sounded like possible, I don't know, Art said coyotes, but I had a higher pitch sound to it. Again, the you know, the recordings don't do them justice, so didn't really know how to respond to it because we weren't sure. So I thought maybe now's a good time to do a knock. Right over behind me here, we have a forest sign and this rail here, which is awesome for doing knocks. But I'm going to give it a shot over here. Now we listen. Thought I heard something too. Oh, we've been out here about an hour, and we've heard some stuff, right?
Yes, we have, yes.
Just did a couple of knocks. I didn't hear anything. Did you hear anything while you were sitting here?
In response to your knock?
Yeah.
No, no. At least, well, no knocks anyway.
But you thought you heard some kind of shrill kind of call.
Yes, yeah, kind of off that direction.
Okay.
Behind my camera, and it's kind of the same direction where when we first got here, or shortly after we got here, I seemed to be hearing some high-pitched vocalization.
Which you thought could have been an owl, but
I wasn't sure. It's just,
yeah.
it was very high-pitched, and it had a lot of wavering to the vocalization. If it was an owl, I'm not sure what it was, and it was continuous. It just kept going on and on and on without any real break between each one of the vocalizations. I don't know if owls do that or not. Personally, I've never heard that out here in the woods, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of at a loss as to what it was.
Well, we were just talking about Salt Fork.
This ain't Dallas.
About maybe going back out and
Yeah.
checking it out again in 2024. That would be fun.
Assuming my health allows me.
Well, God willing, it will. But, hey. I'm hearing something. I don't know what it is, though, because it sounds like there's wind.
It's dead calm tonight.
Again, I'm hearing the truck.
That was the truck. I just heard some movement behind your camera.
It's crazy, man. It's really neat, though, how those trees have that texture, you know? But it is getting chilly.
Yeah, I hate to say this, but I'm not sure how much longer, how much later into the season I'm going to be able to come out, because I'm just not dealing with the cold very well.
I feel you, bro.
I mean, I'm layered up, and I'm wearing a lined coat tonight, not what I would normally wear, but I'm still cold.
Yeah. Well, I told you, I'll get you that electric blanket.
Yes, I would.
I got a couple of bags of hot
I
bags.
have a birthday coming up.
You do
Christmas.
have a birthday coming.
Yes.
Heather's already told me we're not doing much for Christmas this year. I said, oh, guess I'm not getting that laptop I need.
Oh, man. Wait a minute, I thought you guys were I thought she was going to get you a Reconyx.
A Reconyx, yes.
How many years has Santa been promising that?
I could probably pull off a Reconyx.
More so than a laptop.
Than a laptop, yeah. But, I don't know, is it worth it? These
Probably
Squatches,
not.
they're not going to pose for a picture.
Yeah. I've kind of come to the conclusion years ago that trail cams are kind of pointless. Of course, I'm also not a big fan of wood knocks either.
I know.
I know we're here.
I know, but hey, the people watching like it.
So tell us, do you like wood knocks? Do you like us doing them?
If you do, please comment in the section below.
Yes.
Okay, and remember, you can always reach out and ask any questions or comments to squatchtalkspodcast@gmail.com, right?
Yes, we would appreciate that.
And for the time being, there's still nasbro.net. However, I was going to tell you, I got hit up by GoDaddy the other day for like $1,300 worth of hosting charges for the two websites for my store. Health Haven 2, by the way. Shameful self-promotion. If you're in Medford, come check us out.
Maybe if you're not, come check it out.
And you can check us out if you're not. We do ship things all over.
And for now, he has a website, too.
Healthhaven2.com. But yeah, nasbro.net, right? They charged me for 5 years, $1,300, and I'm like, overnight came out of my account. I'm like, whoa. So gave them a call. But it's good for another year. We got it.
Okay.
We're fully operational for another year, so we'll see if I start to do anything with it. If not, I might just say, hey, screw it.
Yeah.
You know?
Unfortunately, time constraints, nobody's been really able to.
I'm lucky we even keep up with our Facebook page.
Yeah, which I noticed you don't really do too
I
much
haven't
of,
been. No, I'm sorry.
And I'm sorry. I mean, I've been dealing with obviously health issues, as many of you know, and I've been thinking of getting back into doing some posts. I didn't want to step on your
No,
feet up.
please feel
But,
free. Step all over me.
You know, perhaps I will begin doing some posting on a regular
Cool.
back on our North American Sasquatch Bigfoot Researchers Organization Facebook
So if you
page.
want Art to start posting again on our Facebook group page, NASBRO, North American Sasquatch Bigfoot Researchers Organization. That's a mouthful, huh? Please again comment and go to our Facebook page and like it. And you know we have over 3,000 followers now.
Oh, sorry. No.
Did
I
you
did
know
not
that?
I did not know
You didn't
that.
even know that, did you?
No, I didn't, dude.
That's
I'll be
freaking
honest.
amazing. How did we get over 3,000 freaking followers?
I don't know. Well, I guess I walked away from it for a
Right?
few months, so everybody decided, oh, let me check it
Ah,
out. He's
so
not
you know
there.
what?
Maybe I shouldn't comment and write any
Oh,
do any
these
more
things are
write-ups.
cutting off circulation. But no, man, this is the kind of shit we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna keep this guy getting out in the cold. And if you want to see more of Art freezing his ass off, then you got to comment.
Thank you.
Seriously, but no, we're gonna keep doing this regardless of the weather. And I remember being out here when it's 3 degrees.
I know.
Right?
And
3 freaking degrees.
dude, with wind chills of
Minus
in the minus
20.
double digits.
Yeah.
And
Getting results.
And I also remember you telling me, because while we're sitting there kind of shivering and neither one of us wanting to admit that we were cold, I do remember you telling me about one time when you were out, what was it, 7 degrees out, and you did get a knock response, and what did I say? That's got to be a crazy Squatch, and I don't even...
And you don't want to be around him.
I don't want to run into him if he's crazy enough to be out in this cold.
Right? A psychotic Squatch.
And today I just can't handle with my medications. I can't handle the cold so well.
Feel
So
you. Well,
I'll keep coming out as long as I can.
I was with Tom back then, right? Remember Tom? Big guy. And it's funny, we got that knock response. It was December. It was like 4 degrees out back at the quarry. And off of 539. And we get this knock at 1 a.m. And he's like, okay, let's go. I'm like, dude, this is why we're here. I freaking called Rob up in Canada. I'm like, Rob, Tom wants to leave. We just got a knock. Would you tell him? He's like, tell that guy to... I got to work tomorrow. I'm like, I don't give a shit. But yeah. That's what it's about, folks.
You know, I'm hearing your audio through the headphones, so it sounds like you're talking to a tin can to me.
I know. I can hear that too. These are really loud. This is interesting though, the sounds that we've heard already. I mean, but yeah, it does sound like a little tinny. So let me do this. I'll take these off because I'm just choking myself in here. And now I'm caught.
Hey.
Alright.
You know, we do have children.
Oh,
Young people who
feedback.
watch this, so
Sorry, we'll edit those out. Those naughty words.
plus other cultures, we have people, we have followers on our Facebook page anyway.
We actually have some people following us from UK
Yep.
and Australia,
Yeah, I think Israel.
Israel. Praying for the people of Israel, of course.
Yes, of course.
People in the Middle East to end their conflict peacefully very soon.
It's funny, we don't have as many Canadians, although they are the second next behind us, but still I would expect more Canadians.
Hey.
2 Canadians?
Got a few. As far as I know.
Yeah. Let's represent a little bit more, okay?
Yeah, we'd like to hear more from our Canadian neighbors, eh? As I just mentioned Rob.
Yes.
in BC,
Yeah.
who I went on my second expedition to, and that's when I saw my first Bigfoot.
Any Australians out there from Land of Oz?
Good eye.
Good night. Sorry, we're Americans. That's as good as we can get.
I did apply for the Australian Survivor episode series. I did.
Wait,
Back in the day.
back in the day?
Mhm.
You see, I never did it. I was planning to do it when they went to Africa. I think it was the second or the third.
That was the third.
But I kind of knew some of the stuff because back then, remember, they had to eat all these gross
true.
things, and I knew that at some point there was going to be blood mixed in with milk, from the
The
Maasai.
goat's milk
And
and goat's blood.
I just was like, no, I would be like, vote me out now, put me into the hotel.
Kill
because
me
that's
now.
what they do. They basically,
They go and hang out at the hotel.
sequester you in a hotel someplace if you go voted off early, so you can't go back home and tell them all
Right,
the
but
secrets.
you can-
Sorry that we're giving these secrets, producers of Survivor, but so I would have been like,
Fine.
I'll go on safari
I'll go on
for
safari.
30 days, because I'm not going to drink goat's milk and blood, or cow's milk and blood. No, maybe it was goat's milk and cow's blood.
I think it was goat's blood.
No, it was cow's blood.
Cow's blood. They cut the neck, right?
They shoot with an arrow in the neck. But I knew that was probably going to come up in that series. I was like, no, I wouldn't.
Yeah. And I wanted to go to Australia where there's
Well, that
like
was the cool
more
one.
deadly insects and
Yeah, and
snakes.
snakes,
right?
yeah.
Who might
But you could have won a motorcycle on that one, couldn't you? Wasn't that one of the prizes or something back then?
Dude, I almost won a Harley on MMR back then. I kid you not. Pierre Robert was giving away the Harley. They had this giveaway, right? And literally, I called and it was ringing. And ringing, and ringing.
I know where this
And
is going.
Pierre answered the phone. And I went, Pierre! I started screaming, Pierre, it's Eric Spinner from Medford, New Jersey! I said, oh my God! And he's like, and he asked me to pick a number. They had to pick a number out of the hat kind of thing, right?
Okay.
And then he would tell you what prize you won.
Mm-hmm.
But because it rang so long, I'm going, Pierre, my phone's about to die. My battery's almost dead. I'm freaking. He goes, okay, calm down, Eric, calm down. He says, pick a number. I said, I don't know what to pick. My phone's almost dead. I'm freaking out. He goes, all right, take a breath. Pick a number. And I picked like 9 or something. I don't remember, right? He goes, you won $1,000. I went, woohoo, that's awesome. I'm thinking, if I would have gotten through before his show, because his show ended at 10, and this is at like 10:09 now that I'm talking to him. If I had gotten through to him before 10 o'clock, I probably would have won the Harley that day. Instead, I won $1,000. Now, I'm not complaining, mind you. I won $1,000. My assistant, Carrie, was jumping up and down. She's listening to it on the radio, and she's jumping up and down, I'm getting a great wedding present. And she did. But, like, literally, I won $1,000. Except I could have won the Harley. Which
I would have been like, yo, dude,
where's the Harley?
where's the Harley?
Where's the Harley? Yeah, exactly. So, but that was fun. I got to go and meet Pierre a couple of times. And how do we get on that tangent?
No clue,
Survivor.
but I do know everybody who's watching is going like, who are not from the Philadelphia area have no clue what we're talking about. So sorry, guys.
WMMR, other sponsor. Yeah. WMMR, Philadelphia,
Wait,
The
did
home.
you say MMR sponsors us?
the home of rock and roll. I mean,
Oh, I'm impressed. I got to renegotiate my
Hey.
contract.
I just told you, I talked to Dennis and Judy today.
Yeah.
Did a little interview with them on NJ 101.1. No, 101.5.
.5.
Sorry.
Oh my God,
sorry.
dude.
Cut.
You just blew that. You
Hey,
like,
I was
hold
talking to
it.
Dennis and Judy.
Hold it. Sticks.
Hey, I was just telling you, I was talking to Dennis and Judy today on NJ 101.5 FM. Did a little interview with them and called them up to tell them about my experiences out in the forest with woodland creatures and how I almost hit Sasquatch on the way home. And he was incredulous. He really? He didn't realize I had a Bigfoot museum at my shop. But,
Dennis and Judy, I love that show.
yeah. He usually plugs me. It's pretty funny. He hasn't been in a while, so I reminded him. Hopefully now he'll say, "Hey, my friend Eric at Health Haven." You know.
trouble if they do too much of that.
Too much, yeah.
Promotion that
Shameful self-promotion.
that the network, the radio station's not
No doubt.
getting billed for, or not billing for.
But I'll tell you, what was it, last week or the week before we were out with Brian and Nathan?
You know, you can have
A week and a half ago, right?
Mhm.
That was great. You left, I guess, at like 1:30, I forget.
Yes, 1:30.
And we were up, and I didn't get my tent till 4:30.
You?
Yeah,
Wow.
4:30. And literally, I couldn't sleep after that. I'm listening, I'm waiting, the fire was going outside the tent, so I'm waiting for that silhouette.
Oh, yes, yes.
You know?
I'll wait for that.
I'm waiting for the hand pressing on the tent fabric. But I was in my wife Heather's new sleeping bag. I tell you, it does keep you warm.
What's that rated down to?
15.
Wow.
Yeah,
I got 2 of them rated to 30, so I just double them up.
there you go. But, yeah, that was pretty cozy. I just couldn't sleep though,
Mhm.
So I finally put in my earbud like I did up in New York at Brian's expedition. I was listening to Dixie Cryptid with one ear, hoping for the sounds of approaching footprints with the other ear, but that didn't happen. But yeah, we didn't have much activity that night, I have to say. It was pretty quiet. And we pulled out every stop, let me tell you. We took a hike down towards that area that Brian had remote viewed. Right?
Mhm.
I'll tell you, it was quieter than anything. I thought I heard one branch snap when I went to take a pee, but that was it.
And for everybody who's not hearing what we're hearing, there's some twig snaps coming from behind the camera. And some other like rustling sounds. Very, very small, not big, not anything large, but still interesting to listen.
Kind of piques your attention, you know what I mean? It kind of catches your attention when you're sitting out here in the middle of the forest.
Typically with no lights on.
Typically without a light
But
on.
now that we are entertaining all the woodland creatures out here because we got the lights on and the camera's rolling,
It's something different.
they don't have television. We are the television for them.
This is like live entertainment.
This is the Eric and Art comedy show for all the woodland creatures in the New Jersey Pine Barrens.
Mr. Ranger, sir.
Hey, Mr. Ranger?
Golly, Yogi. I don't think Mr. Ranger's gonna like
Let's
that, Yogi.
not start that because it's going to go X-rated before too long. And while that might be good for ratings, it might offend some people.
That'll
so
be on our OnlyFans page. Hey.
yeah, there you go. We might put out a Christmas CD or something with some of these audio outtakes. Because believe me,
The best of.
yeah, the best.
Is your camera on?
Yes, yes, it is. I think.
I'm sorry to be wasting your SD card like this, but hey, you never know. Because usually it's funny, when I talk, we hear something, right? Now every time Art talks, we keep hearing shit, so. I did it. I also thought I heard something on my left. Well, hey, if this doesn't air on Saturday night, you'll
Why?
know why.
Yes, because we. Yeah. Well, it'll be a found footage episode
Found
by
footage.
somebody. Maybe Heather will come out looking to see where we
Yeah.
are and find the cameras and put an episode together.
You may recall the Blair Witch Project. I'll tell you, we had a good time though out in the woods a week and a half ago, right? That was some funny stuff.
I don't know.
You said you've never seen such what is it? Foolhardery?
I'm not sure what I said. I probably I know
Fool-turdery?
I know before I found the location I was saying a lot of things.
Oh yeah, you were pissed.
I was definitely
You
ticked.
were pissed off.
And you thought I was a cop?
No, you were just pissed.
No, you said you thought I was a cop when you heard me like flooring it.
No, I thought you were just some, four-wheeler out there,
Oh,
cruising
now,
the
now the
forest.
story changed.
No, I didn't
It's
think you were a cop.
Well, that was the story you were telling me. You guys were telling me that night
I don't
when I finally
recall
found
saying
your
that.
location.
It's cool though. But you got there, and I definitely sensed some anger, frustration.
I spent 15 minutes. I got delayed by 2 traffic lights, and you could have, and I knew kind of the general area where the camp was supposed to be set up, but from the road there was no obvious signs of where you were.
I even
could
pulled
not-
over at one point.
I could not see the fire ring.
Yeah, I had no clue.
I couldn't see the any of the other lights that were on
I let Nathan lead
until
me
I
in.
got to this. Until I was on this other side road. But even then, I still didn't know how to get in.
I didn't
to
know
where you
you
guys
were the
were.
one though that drove past, and I could hear.
Oh yeah.
And
That
it's
was
weird.
me.
As I was pulling in, because Heather called me as I was halfway up that trail. I'm like, "What the hell are you doing calling me?" She goes, "Are you still home?" I said, "No, I'm not home."
Didn't she watch us leave?
Yeah, I thought so. I don't know. So, anyway,
Heather.
when I finally did get towards where they were set up, I saw a vehicle going to my left. And it might have been you. I don't know. I'm like, "What the hell? Who picked this spot?" It's like right off the road.
More than likely, I went by like at least 2 times on the one road and once on the other.
Yeah. Well, and
But-
then Jacob shows up at 1:45 in the morning.
Oh, he did show up.
Yeah, with Cassandra.
He never mentioned that he actually did show up.
They did.
Okay.
Yeah. And so Jacob hung with us all night too. Cassandra slept in the car. And then Nathan went and slept in his vehicle on his air mattress. And Brian and Jacob and Skylar and I took the hike down towards the area that Brian Bruner had
Mhm.
remotely viewed. I'll tell you what though, we didn't have any of the stuff that we were hoping for. And we were out for at least an hour and a half. I left the LDR recording back at base camp. As we're coming back, I could hear Nathan snoring in the car.
In the car.
Yeah. And like I said, I couldn't sleep after that. So we went to Lucille's afterwards. In the morning, we went to Lucille's and had breakfast with the Jersey Devil.
Seals, fine restaurant
Oh,
out in the Pine Barrens.
Love Lucille's. Gave her a good rating too, and she just responded.
Did they ever get a replacement?
It's not there yet. No, they're. I think they're
Somebody
having the
stole.
artist.
They had a wood carving of the Jersey Devil, and how many months ago was it? Somebody
A few
stole
months
it.
ago, a guy from Ohio stole it.
And they know that because there was
Surveillance camera.
surveillance camera, and they saw they had Ohio license plates on their vehicle.
When did he?
So if anybody knows, anybody watching this knows or has seen that Jersey Devil wood carving, let us know. We'll let Lucille know.
No, it got damaged in the theft. So that's the thing. It had its wings broken off or whatever. But they're having an artist
Yeah.
recommissioned to do it. And I think they're taking donations for the project. And they're selling their pies for $18 a piece. So.
Maybe their food is good.
Oh yeah, bacon, biscuits and gravy. That's the one. Yeah. Bacon.
Sorry, everyone. There's a jet flying overhead. It's not really overhead. It's about.
So yeah, this is the type of shit we talk about when we're out here in the woods. And hopefully, in the interim, something comes up on us. Plays games, gets our attention.
Be nice. Right on camera, a rock or something gets thrown in.
Rock would be nice. Brian got hit in the foot. A rock up in PA. And I wonder if I even mentioned that on our episode last week. I wouldn't mind a tree getting pushed over.
It's just not on the truck or on us.
I'll even take it on the truck at this point. I'm just,
I can't
it's been a
hike out
while.
to you.
It's been a while.
So that means I'm going to have to sit here with the squatches all around me trying to do whatever they're doing, and you got to walk all the way home.
Actually, there's a nice dead tree right behind me. If you just want to push that over, that would be cool.
Push it that way. Back.
Well, let me tell you, it's happened.
has happened. Do you remember?
Did you hear that?
I did hear that. I wasn't sure what it was. Just a second.
I'm not listening through my headphones because it's just too loud. These Kimbrough audio microphones, I'll tell you.
Let's see, then that time we were out with Kevin.
Here.
Not here, no, at another undisclosed location, where we were hearing, this night that we heard that dog, like, run
Oh, yeah,
right
yeah,
past
yeah.
us, and there was no dog.
Mm-hmm.
But when we heard what had to have been at least one, if not two trees get pushed over,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them was in the direction where the truck was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We were getting back to the truck,
And
we're
we
like,
had a hike in
"Please."
that direction.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, please don't put,
Man,
do
you
not
said
push.
dog. You said coyote or dog. I was
Well, to me it sounded, honestly, to me it sounded like a beagle. Like a beagle.
like a beagle. Like,
Beagle, yeah. Didn't you think it sounded like that?
No, honestly, I didn't. I thought it was unusual, you know, not a beagle sound. Although it's possible.
We were talking about the same thing.
Oh, absolutely. I remember.
And we also felt we maybe heard a cat sound out there, a big cat sound.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And that's half a mile from where I got corralled at on
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
yes, that's right, yes.
You know.
That's what you told me. Yeah.
So this is normally after about an hour or two of sitting out here where we would take our hike and leave base camp. You know, for a while. I didn't bring any treats with me tonight. And, kind of cold, so we're probably not going to go too far, I would say.
Oh, that does imply that we wouldn't take a hike?
I don't know.
Okay. I guess.
I took one earlier. Does that count?
Yes, it does. Right now, to me, yes. Yes, it does.
That is a spooky trail to my left. And at night it's even spookier.
And if by chance we do take a hike, we'll try to get some footage.
We'll try. It's kind of hard to carry that light ring around with us.
Well, I do have the small video lights that we may not be able to use them on these cameras, but might be able to power up that IR camera.
You never know. But hey, we're going to keep at it, and hopefully, the night is young. So
Yes. Yes, it is.
it's about that time where I should turn off the lights and go back to stealth mode. So,
Agreed. So, see you on the other side. This is what it looks like.
I think it looks pretty good.
Actually, I think I can go one more. Yeah, there.
Wow,
All right.
that's pretty good.
And it is recording. Okay.
I see some impressions here, but odd shaped, almost like hoofs. some boot prints too. Oh look, remember this? The lightning
Yes,
strike?
yes.
How it wraps up the whole freaking tree. Huh. That was really neat. See it, how it spirals down the whole tree.
Mm-hmm.
It's still there. It didn't grow back. Wow, it's been a long time since we've hiked down this road. Sure would be nice to have a tree pushed over though, wouldn't it? Not a creature was stirring. Not even a mouse. Wow. Tell you what, got a little colder than I anticipated. This seems like a good spot to do a call, I would say. It's nice and open here. The ground cover's not too thick, so it should cover a little further. Woo! Woo!
Sound like they're getting closer.
Does kind of resemble what we heard earlier, though.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, definitely got that recorded. Woo! There's some canine prints right on the ground here, too. See 'em?
Mm-hmm.
Whole bunch.
that's what I think I heard earlier, but it had this wavering sound to it. But
Right.
it's not sounding like that now, but it is a constant, repetitive.
Yeah. Definitely a higher pitched sound than I'm used to, though. Their tracks right here. Definitely canine. You can see the claw marks.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I wouldn't say they're fresh, but they're probably hours old.
That's pretty fresh. Right up ahead here is where we were with Nathan and Kevin that night. I think we'll go up to that spot and check it out.
Sounds good. Lead the way.
Wow, you should see how this trail looks though through the therm. It's really odd looking. It's like,
Well, you got record capability, right?
oh yeah. I took a picture, so I could put the picture on, you know,
Mm-hmm.
to show the viewers what I'm looking at. But it's really cool looking. I can see all the tire tracks, and it's like dark compared to the lighter image I've been seeing most of this time. It looks a lot colder. So I'm wondering if it got a little deeper, you know what I mean? This is where we sat up.
Okay, yeah, I recognize the
You
spot.
recognize this
Yep.
spot? Wow, the trees got big, huh? Bigger. More canine tracks. Oh! Oh! Walk, walk. Tracks in through here too. Oh hey, if we get a pack of coyotes coming through, wouldn't be the first time.
No, definitely not. Yeah.
Typically like the therm to see if anything's inspecting our basement while we're done. Surprised the truck is as hot as it is. see anything. So, without a recorder here, you won't know. Oh? Walk, walk. It's a good hike though. Definitely warmed up. Well, hey, that was a great hike. How you feeling?
I guess I'm a little exhausted, but yeah, it was a good hike.
Yeah, nothing too exciting beyond the coyotes.
Hey, coyotes are always exciting to me. I always love to hear them.
Oh, absolutely. And found some cool tracks. Went down to that area where we've been before investigating, and now we're back here. Doesn't appear that anything came in to check us out while we were gone.
No footprints.
No footprints. Got really quiet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, even the insect noise.
Gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're thinking though it's that time. It's the squatching hour. So time to hope for a road crossing on the way back.
Cool. That would be great.
So who knows what next week has in mind. So hopefully you'll tune back in. And remember to leave us a comment down below. And be sure to sub and like and share. Right? And
yes.
if you're listening on the Buzzsprouts or Spotify or whatever the other platforms are, Apple Tunes, etc., if you don't mind giving us a follow and a rating, that can help promote the channel. So we want to just thank you guys for clicking on the video and sticking with us. What do we say?
Dude, I knew you were going to ask me that, and I have no clue. What is it? Squatch out? What is it? Keep on squatching. That's what I say, but...
Well, Heather came up with, thanks for squatching.
Thanks for squatching. Thanks for squatching.
Hey. Welcome back. Oh, great. Plane flies over just as I start. Cut. Where's your clacker?
Right here.
Squatch Talks Podcast, episode 73, take 1.
Wait a minute, I didn't know I had my light on. End scene.
End scene.
Okay.
All right. How'd that sound?
I guess it's okay.
It's all right?
You're used to talking. I'm not.
I know. Well,
This is I'm looking very seriously out at some noise.
I say cut.
They don't have to. Yeah, but they don't. Cut this part out, and they don't have to know that what I was listening to was a car. And for those wondering, yes, it's not easy walking while trying to keep Eric in frame in the dark without tripping over a root or a rut. So forgive me if I kind of like cut his head off in the video occasionally. Well, I don't have my clap sticks.
No, you know, clap sticks. You get the clap.
I
shit.
somehow never thought about that.
Well, thank God. Hey, can do without that.
And watch. Now, as soon as you shut that off, something's going to happen.
No doubt. As soon as I turn this off, something's going to happen. So, I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Thanks for checking out this episode of Squatch Talks Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and give us a like. And stay tuned for more exciting stories on Squatch Talks.